Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're talking about how none of your comic books are actually rare and everyone's jumping on the original art bandwagon. I've got a few pieces here. These are not actual original art, but I thought that this would illustrate my point. Would you rather have something like this as an original art piece, or would you rather have a comic book that you know that there are millions of copies out there? It's so hilarious to me that all of the comic book investors seemingly have come to this conclusion almost unanimously, and whether they've come to it through their own, intuition, or whether they've come to it through seeing YouTube videos, that none of your comic books are actually rare. Even your Amazing Fantasy 15, your ASM 1, those books are not actually rare. Now, people want them, and they will pay a premium for them. The Hulk 181, the ASM 129, people still want those books. But you just need to face facts. They are not rare items. These are not one of ones. These are one of millions. One of the big schemes that started was the CGC scheme, the grading scheme, which we all know that by now. But this perceived rarity that got added on top of it by saying that it's only one of one on the census. So there's only one copy of this crap book graded 9.8 on the census. Well, congratulations, you have a graded comic book, CGC 9.8, of something that nobody cares enough to send down there. That is what you have. Now, as far as the original art, again, I'm just showing these. These are examples. I found this in my basement. These are crazy. I've been wanting to show these on the channel, so I thought this is as good a time as any. Would you rather have something that's a one of one than a comic book? Now, I have some opinions about this original art trend because everything following a trend. People are trying to catch the next wave, the next hot thing, so that they can invest their money to make money later. The original art thing is no different. There have been people that have been buying original art for years and years and years without ever trying to do the next hot thing. They were just trying to collect something that was original from some of their favorite creators. But now we're at the situation where it's now like a hip thing to do it. Once the sticker people kind of caught wind of it, then I knew that that's where we were at. It's just the new hip thing. The original art is just a transition from the collecting of the comic book as an investment to something that you think could hold value later on. So it's the same people doing the same thing. They're just buying a different type of item because they know that the comic books are not actually rare. There is real speculator fatigue if there is hardly any speculation anymore. I mean, we're at the point now where this crap West Coast Avengers Doctor Doom book is getting hot. That's where we're at. That's how dumb the speculators are, that they're willing to pay $35, $45, $50 for literally a $1 book. I want to show some more of these things. These are so cool. Imagine having this original art, this Swamp Thing piece. This is Steve Bissett, but just I want the original art. There's no doubt about it. But to pay those prices is pretty crazy. And when you're paying those kind of prices, you better freaking love that stuff, or you must have the disillusionment that you're going to get that later on. A lot of these, if you go to a Comic-Con and you meet some of these creators, they have some original art pieces, usually in some sort of portfolio or there in front of them, and they're just egregiously priced. You're searching for something, you're hoping that maybe Superman's on one of the panels or something, or it's just, you're just buying some random piece. Now, you're not reading this. This is not providing you enjoyment or entertainment. It's again just you're buying something like a slab, and it's okay, there it is. There's my collector's art. Here's my original art collection. Again, if you're doing that, it's just putting you farther away from actually reading the stories and enjoying what comic books actually are. It's just more collecting something because of its value. The argument to that is there are art collectors and then there are readers and stuff, and I get that. But can we all just can we just accept that comic books are reading material? These are stories with incredible art, but it's not. This is not fine art, guys. This is not like Van Gogh. Like these are. This is comic book superheroes. Like, I mean, this is an incredible piece. From like an art perspective, this is garish. Like the pictures behind me are gaudy. They're so on the nose. Like, I mean, it's incredible art that I would never be able to do, and you would never be able to do either. But it is so like there's nothing left for interpretation. There is no like, oh my gosh, like this is what this artist was trying to convey. No, he painted Superman. He painted Batman. That's what he did. It's so on the nose. It's gaudy. It's over bright. It leaves nothing to the imagination is what I'm trying to say. Like when you go to like the Museum of Fine Art, like if you go to the Met, like the Metropolitan or the Guggenheim or, you know, some of these big ones, or if you even go to like Paris and the Louvre and stuff, like these pieces are from a time of like true, like new inspiration where this art is being created like nothing else before it. Like if you have an Action Comics 1 original art piece, yeah, you have something. Like that's incredible. But if you have like page 19 of Deadpool #7, what do you have? You have some original art. That's what you've got. You have some panels that somebody drew one day to sell a comic book for 99 cents. I think collectors are realizing that just hoarding big runs of comic books or slabbing the books or collecting the key issues or first appearances, nothing rare about that. There are so many copies out there that you can put your run together. You can put your run together. You can put your run together. Or we can all put our runs together. And if that makes you happy, that is what you should do. But to have any misconception that you have something rare is foolish. You don't have anything rare. Original art is extremely accessible, almost too accessible. Yes, it is a one of one, but it again, like to find somebody, like if you paid for something at a con or bought something from one of these creators, good luck getting your money back. Like, see, that's the crux of this whole video. Explain to somebody that is not also in original art, because you have a niche of comic book collectors which is already very small. Then you take the original art niche, which is even smaller than that. Try to explain to somebody that you have this original art, that anybody is going to care about this and pay some sort of premium. You better love what you have. You better enjoy it and have enjoyed meeting that creator and had that experience, because what you've got, it's rare, but it ain't worth that much. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If at any point in time you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Thank you and take care.